Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And we're checking out Pathfinder, the adventure card game.
That's right. Seasons of the Righteous, which is a Pathfinder adventure guild print and play from Paizo. So we're using the cards from this box in order to play this print and play scenario. If you missed the first part of this adventure, go check the YouTubes or the Twitch stream in order to find the previous game we played.
1.1.
Well, 1-1A is what it's called.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Yeah, that's what you should put on the stream. So this is 1-1B. It's called Instant Inquisition. So we've captured Faxon.
That's right.
The witch.
Right.
Right. Acting on the mulings of the pit-born witch Faxon, you must now track down the cult of the demon lord Baphomet. Faxon has betrayed their plans. "We are limitless in number," Faxon boasted. "Our witches can transform the weakest of your rabble into demonlings. You cannot defeat us." Apparently, witches in the cult are transforming ordinary citizens into demons and setting them loose upon the populace. Now that you know this, you can end this plot by ending the witches' lives. While the Herald of Iomade is keeping Faxon captive in the High Watchtower, you and your companions must search the marketplaces and manors of the central district of Canabris. If you can find the summoner at the center of this cult, you can disrupt his plot. But beware, his adepts can summon demons as well. You won't know of their presence until they suddenly appear behind you.
Oh no.
A new companion has joined your quest. Social Vainic. Ta-da! A priest of Shellan at the Temple of the Eternal Rose will come with you to begin your Inquisition. He is unassailable in his allegiance to the cause of Queen Galfrey. Although you are certain of Social's devotion, loyalty is a grave concern. Right now, you don't know who you can trust. If the cultists have the ability to transform people and animals into demonlings, they can transform your allies into demonlings as well. Rely on yourselves, but keep your friends close. So, during this scenario,
Yes.
when a character would play an ally, roll 1d6.
Oh my god.
On a 1 or a 2. You bury the ally, and after resolving any check you're attempting, you're going to summon an encounter of the demonling.
No.
Yes, that's what's going to happen.
If we just want to use the ally friend?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We have to roll a d6?
And on a 1 or a 2, it's a
Bury
demonling.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So bad.
So.
I don't have any up, thank God.
So, if we win this,
yes,
we are going to get
an ally.
As we always do for the second adventure in the scenario,
power.
We are going to get... Where did my list go? Did I drop it off the other side? I do not see it.
Is it in the bottom of the stack?
No. Yes. Well, it's not exactly the bottom. A power feat. And you love power feats.
I know. Power.
Also, for the rest of the adventure path, when setting up each scenario, one player may... It says temporarily replace one item, but we usually just go ahead and replace it. One item in the deck with the loot scale of disguise. At the end of each scenario, return the loot to the game box, but they do that only so other people can play with it. But since we are only playing it ourselves, we just keep it in our decks, and it really doesn't matter. So, we get a loot. Now, we also, I've tracked this promo down in our box. We have a promo cohort. Anytime we have a cohort, we can add Valeus Durant to our list. So, that is also another thing that we can use.
He's got a crossbow on the back, on his back.
Who?
The one underneath that lady.
Social?
Dan was asking, how does he shoot a bow?
That's how he shoots the bow.
Yeah.
Oh, no. How does he shoot it with the pauldrons? How does he draw it back with the pauldrons on his...
Oh.
That is an excellent question.
He's magical or something.
The pauldrons do actually have hinges on them. I mean, it is possible that they hinge out of the way when he pulls. So, I don't know.
Good luck.
Jovi says, looks like a crossbow. That might also be true.
It does. Like, you just hold it up and go... I think that's what it is.
And that's the sound it makes. Just like that. If you fire a double crossbow, you go... Just like that. So for these cohorts, we can add them to our hand after we deal our initial. The promo one, which is going to be with us for a lot of time, because we can always add them. If the current scenario lists cohorts, treat it as if it's on the list. If the top card of the Blessings discard pile says Corrupted on it, bury Veleus Durant to add 2d4 to your combat check. If you succeed, you're dealt 2 fire damage. If the top card of the Blessings discard pile does not have the Corrupted trait, recharge to add 2d4 to your non-combat check. And if you succeed, recharge a random card from your discard pile. So, that's probably yours because Social's probably mine.
Well, I don't know why I need her.
And I'm going to tell you why.
I don't think I need her.
It's free. It's the actual extra 2d4. I mean,
all right.
You don't have to. You don't have to. And it's not an ally. It's a cohort. So, let me, as I mentioned, Social's probably mine, and you didn't let me describe it. Reveal this card and recharge a card with the Divine trait, which is a lot of my cards, to add 1d6 plus the adventure deck number, which is 1, to any Divine or Perception check by a character at your location. I can also bury this card and choose a character at your location to shuffle 1d4 random cards from the discard pile into their deck. So, I recommend I take Social because Divine. Alternatively, you could take Social just for the healing power, and I will take Veleus.
And it just gets like 7th card
It's
here?
well, if you can count, that's a 6th card. But yes, it would be the 6th card. If you don't want it, you can just discard it. I mean, it is a card like any other.
Can it be shuffled in the deck to start the game?
No. It is a cohort, and it's added to your hand.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't want it, don't take it.
That's fine.
You don't have to take it.
I'll just discard her. That's fine.
You don't have to take it. It'll just clog up your hand if you don't want her. Mm-hmm. But whatever. So, let's look at these locations. So, we have the Befouled Altar, the Defender's Heart, the Marketplace, and the Armory. Let's describe these a little bit. If you fail a check to defeat a monster, discard a card from the Blessings deck. That's not great. When closing, summon and defeat the henchman, Cultist of Baphomet. I'm going to pull one of those out here. You've got to summon and defeat this Cultist of Baphomet. And when you close this place, bury a blessing from your discard pile. Alright. At the Defender's Heart, when you attempt a check to defeat a Bane, you may recharge any number of allies. For each ally recharged, add 1d4. And of course, that's also playing an ally. So, when closing, summon and acquire a random ally. And then, when closed for the rest of the scenario, add 1 to your checks to acquire allies by characters at any location. Seems really good. At the Marketplace, when you attempt to acquire a boon, add 1 plus the scenario's adventure deck number on checks to acquire it. So it's hard to acquire there. No, add 1 to checks to acquire it. So it's good, easy to get things there. When closing, choose a type of boon other than loot, summon, and acquire a random boon of that type. So for me, my weakness is getting intelligence type spells and good at getting divine type spells. You have a weakness with your weapons, with as you were talking about with the armory when we were setting that up. It's like, oh good, armory, weapons. And I'm like, yeah, but you have to get a dexterity weapon, a strength weapon, not a dexterity weapon. At the end of your turn, when the Marketplace is closed, you can give a card to any character. At the Armory, when you acquire a weapon, you can draw a card. When you close, summon and acquire a random weapon. And you have to hope you don't get a dexterity weapon. So, where are you starting? Where am I starting?
Armory.
You what? Armory? Armory. Armory. Well, this has like 4 monsters in it. I should probably draw my starting hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have a spell. That's good. That's fine. I got enough room. I do have one spell. You are probably better than I am at acquiring allies because you have diplomacy.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to probably start off in the marketplace. There is a spell there. I could start off at the Befouled Altar as well. Though if I find the henchman here, I cannot also defeat the Cultist of Baphomet because I have one spell in my hand currently. Blah. I'll start here. Or where you are. I could start where you are. There are no spells. I'm not great at getting weapons. Yeah, I'll start here. All right, you first?
Yep.
That's how we're going to do it?
Yeah.
Yup. All right, let me...
All right, I don't want this to be corrupted trait.
Why? Because you want to be able to... it is not corrupted. Because it doesn't say corrupted on it.
Okay.
So, because you want to use her early is what you're telling me, right? How about this lance? It is strength melee for your combat check. It's melee plus 1d8. You may additionally discard it to add a 1d6. On this check, you may reveal a card that has the mount trait.
I got that.
To ignore the two-handed trait on this card. If you do, and this is your first combat check of the turn, add another 1d8 to your check.
So I get this?
No. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Okay.
I'm saying when you use it as a weapon, you get an extra 1d8, not a 1d10.
I want this thing.
On your check.
That's my sword thing.
It's my what?
It's my lance.
This could be your lance.
Yes.
Hello, Harold.
Hello.
We are not nerds. We are geeks.
Geek. All right, so I need my melee.
Yes, you need
D10.
melee. It's an 8. So if you want to use Valais Durant, probably not a bad time to do it. Because this seems like a decent weapon to replace your basic weapons that you started with.
Yeah, I should do this. All right, so.
She will add an extra 2d4, I think?
Yes. If I succeed, recharge one random card from my discard pile.
Well, you don't have anything in your discard pile yet.
No. Unless I use a blessing.
Which you could. You would not have it available right now, but you could. It's up to you.
I am +3.
You're +3?
I need to roll, like, not 3 ones.
Not 3 ones that'd probably do it. A 3, 2 ones in your +3 would get this for you.
Okay.
So you're going to recharge that? Is it a recharge?
Yes, she is a recharge this.
Yeah, recharge. How about a 6, 3, 4? That's your lance.
Woohoo! It goes with my pony.
Pony!
I have so many cards.
Yeah, and you have to discard down to 4, so might as well play your blessing.
Yes, doing it.
Too bad you couldn't do that earlier.
Yep.
How about a Blackfire Adept? So, before you... So it's a Combat 11 or Arcane 8, so for you, definitely Combat 11. Before you act, a character at your location summons and encounters this adventure's servitor demon. If the demon is not defeated, the Blackfire Adept is undefeated. If undefeated, discard the top card of the Blessings deck. If that card has the corrupted trait, discard an additional card. If defeated, you may immediately attempt to close the location. So, first you must fight the Servitor demon, which for this entire path is going to be Demonling.
Yes.
Alright, so you don't have the perception check. No, it's a wisdom or perception 7. You do have a wisdom.
Yes.
If you roll a 6 with your +1, that gives you a 7. So that would barely be enough. It's not enough. So it's not an 8, it's an 11. Oh, if undefeated, I did not notice this before. Move to a random location. If you don't defeat this Demonling, you move to a random location.
I'm not worried about that.
No, but I didn't see that before when we were playing on the previous adventure.
Oh, okay.
I see Steph is wearing glasses, so that qualifies her as a nerd. I'm also wearing glasses sometimes.
Nerd.
I have reading glasses, which qualifies me as being old.
So I need a what?
You need a what?
11?
An 11. So what is your special lance thing? If this is your first combat check of the turn, it is not. No, it is your first combat check of the turn.
This one is, yes.
Yeah. So you could lance this dude.
I don't have any.
You don't have any lances?
D8.
Well, here, I got a D8 for you. I got one D8, two D8s. Here, take the pretty color ones. So you're gonna fight this thing. So your strength is D10.
D10.
Your lance is D8.
D8.
You get an additional D8 because it's your first combat check of the turn.
That's it.
On this check, you may reveal a card. I don't think that this goes with the discard a card portion of it.
I agree. I think it is separate.
You may reveal a card that has the mount trait to ignore two-handed. And if you do, and you do have the mount, and it's not an ally, it's a cohort, yes. So you don't have to worry about the demons. So lance this dude, you need 11. 5, 9, 10, and 2 is 12. You barely got it.
3 is 13.
And 3?
Yeah, right.
That was 2. Oh yeah, you do have a +1 on strength.
I got a +1. You
did. You got that at the end of last adventure. So now the Blackfire Adept is an 11. Before you act, you already did that. All right. You need an 11 to kill this thing. You're going to long spear him and potentially re-roll it if you need it. Would you like me to bless you? Oh, you have a Sage's Journal. You could have revealed that to help out with the Demonling too, because it is a henchman.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm probably fine.
Probably fine. That looks like a 14 plus.
Yes.
Now, you have to try to close the location, which is summon and acquire a random weapon. Your random weapon is...
something good, please.
No. Of course it's dexterity.
That's fine. Hold up. Let me see.
Oh, this card is in my way. What's up, Panic? Fist bump.
I think you're gone cross-eyed.
Hey, Panic. What? What?
You look cross-eyed there, buddy.
Oh, that's my eyeballs. Dude. So, Panic, check your subscriber emotes. Harold gets the feeling he's not too far from needing reading glasses himself.
That's fair.
Check your emotes, Panic. You'll see something cool in there. So a bolus, you need dexterity. Your dexterity is a 4. That's not good. So I'm going to give you a blessing.
Really?
Well, yeah. Why would I not?
Okay.
Don't you need it?
I mean, what do I need to get?
A 5?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get a 5, even with 2 dice, but maybe.
I mean, on average, you're going to get a 5.
All right. Average, but I roll 1-1.
Let me see what else we got. I don't think there is anything else we could do.
OG-san says, Azul. Awesome.
An animated Azul. How about a 4? You did not summon it. Now you got to go through the stack.
That's not great.
No, that's not great. But hey, there's a lot of weapons in there.
And then I have to discard something.
At the end of your turn, you may recharge any number of weapons.
I could just recharge it, yeah.
Yeah. Either that or the lance.
Might as well do this.
You are missing a card. There you go, you cheater.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Okay.
All right, I already spent a card and lost it because of you.
I just...
let the record show.
I didn't ask for it, and I said, I'm not going to get it. I roll 1-1.
Penny says Azul looks great.
He is really cute.
Azul is the
it's
best.
Hard to argue with them.
All right, I'm going marketplace. Flipping up the blessing.
I'm not feeling good about this round.
Oh, look, it's the cultist of... Did you shovel these? Actually, you had to have shoveled them because they were on the bottom.
That's right.
You shoveled them all up to the top.
I did, I guess.
Wow. All right, the difficulty of checks to defeat him is increased by 2. No, 1, the adventure deck number. So it's an 11. Before you act, if it's your first exploration, the cultist of Baphomet deals 1 combat damage to you. Blah. So we are not on the one where it like hurts you less. That was last time. So 1 combat damage to me. Well, I had to get rid of one of these anyway, so fine. Fine.
One of my favorite games of all time. Actually,
Mine too, XA Games.
Nice.
This same core set. I'm sad it ended. We have heard that all night long.
It's horrible.
Why
would they do that?
So this is one of my top 10 games.
Definitely.
I think it's one of your top 10 games. I think it's your number 6.
Yeah.
But it's basically the same.
It's not.
It is.
No.
Yes. So this is actually Seasons of the Righteous, which is a print and play from Paizo.
That's right.
And so we are playing through. We just started. This is the second scenario of the first path.
Yeah.
So you've joined us early.
Yes, you have.
So, be sure to follow us, XA.
Yeah,
if you have not already.
Through the whole thing.
We will be streaming it all. I'm going to discard my researcher.
Yep.
Ouch, that hurts.
It hurts.
I am following. Good deal, XA.
Thanks.
I'm going to obviously frigid blast this dude. If I have to try to acquire a random boon of the type that I try to get. So I'm going to frigid blast this dude. Looking like a 10 and 2 4s. Looking like a cultist.
Frigid blast.
Yeah, but I got to get an 11.
Ah.
Have you tried Apocrypha? Yes, I have. Steph has not.
I have not.
I want her to play it. It is not as good as Pathfinder. It is good, though. I think it requires... you need to play it with 4 characters. And I think that's going to be a downside for Steph.
Oh, it's definitely a downside. I can barely keep track of 1.
Because with 2, I think the runes, or whatever they are called, they sort of don't work as well. I think you need a left, right, and cross is what you need. So, yeah, I agree. This plus a 3. That looks like a 14. That looks like I got it. Goodbye, cultist. And do I get to keep that? Yep, I get to keep it. Oh, and I have my Sage's Journal, too. Yeah. In case I needed it.
Gotta remember.
I gotta remember that. Alright, so choose a type of boon other than loot. Well, I am probably going to be best at items. Because a lot of them are intelligence knowledge based. I could be good at armor because it's Constitution, and I am really good at Constitution.
Yep. Don't go for allies.
Don't go for allies, not for me. My concern with going for a spell is that they're half intelligence and half wisdom. Yeah. And I've got a lot of the wisdom in my deck already. I think I am going to go for item.
Item!
It is the Book of the Lore Master.
Nice.
Intelligence knowledge 5. I have a knowledge wisdom plus 2, which is a D10 plus 2. Probably don't want to miss this, but I don't want to spend anything for it.
Cheap.
I am... reveal Colo to add 3 to my knowledge check. Cha-ching! Auto success. Thanks, Colo.
Yeah, you gotta remember Colo.
Book of the Lore Master. So, at the end of your turn, you may give a card to any character. This is closed. What do we miss? A Misthorn.
Aww.
A riding horse, not as good as your riding horse.
I could have 2.
Hide armor, cold iron longsword, a blood scent, archer's braces, potion of night vision, Wolverine, and quarterstaff.
So much stuff.
Well, we don't have to deal with it.
Oh, that's good, because we're going to have to deal with everything in my
You have
deck.
to deal with everything in yours. Agreed.
But it's not like it's bad stuff. It's all good stuff.
So some of those items could have been dexterity ranged now that I'm looking at some of these, and I'm like, I might have dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, you did. Colo.
All right, well, so I'm probably going to give you something because my hand size is 5.
You can give me something. Give me something to help me acquire.
Give me something good.
Something.
Because I've got 5, but my concern is I don't have any spells to cast against.
You can give me that blessing. I'm gonna need it.
Yes, you are. Oh, and I just draw another blessing. Why not? All right, it's you. 1 location, closed.
Done. Weapon.
It's a weapon. How about a heavy pick?
I like
pick
it.
on your friends. Strength, melee 6.
Okay.
It is a 1d6 you may additionally discard for another 1d6. Any d6 becomes a 7. This is not a great weapon. Otherwise, I would have given it to you because it was basic. But it is now your weapon.
I'm probably gonna just discard it. I can just recharge
you can recharge it at the end of your turn.
I can discard this.
Or you can use your blessing to explore again.
No, but I'm gonna need it for an extra die.
That's fine. You can do that. You can do that.
I basically don't think I'm gonna need this game.
That's fine. Discarding it.
And then
and recharging that
to the bottom.
And that's your turn. Oh, I don't want to go where there are monsters. I think I'm coming to the armory.
Okay.
There are 2 monsters and a henchman at the befouled altar.
Do you want me to go over there instead of going through the armory?
You can.
My thing is, if I find some other really cool
weapons,
stuff,
that's the problem.
and I want it.
I know you want it.
And you can't get it.
That is true. I just don't have any armor or anything. It really is not great.
Well, there's 4 armors, and I found, 2 weapons already, so...
I'm going to come over there temporarily
Yeah,
just so I can maybe give you stuff at the start of my next turn, unless you're not here.
Okay.
There is a vulture.
It's a friend.
Well, it is a friend. I have to remember, I can't play allies.
Right.
Unless I'm...
Oh, did you...
Did I what?
Did you play your researcher, or did you just discard her?
I discarded her for damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I discarded her for damage. Wisdom Survival 5. Looks like a 4. Don't have to worry about it anyway, because I didn't get it.
Didn't get it.
Bye, Vulture.
Get it out of the way.
Dead Vulture. I could keep going, but I think I'm just going to tap out.
What is it?
It's a spellcaster's shield.
Oh, boom.
Constitution, Fortitude, Arcane Divine. Reveal this card and recharge a card with the Divine trait to add 1d6 plus 1 to any Divine or Perception check.
What do I need to get, though?
Constitution, Fortitude, Arcane Divine.
5?
What?
What? Yeah, what?
6.
6. Thank you. I mean, I have a Constitution 8.
You can either roll a d4, d6, or the straight d8. Mine would be d4, d6 plus 1. Because it is a divine check. You don't have divine, but you would go d4 on that. So a d8 is average 4.5.
Yeah.
D4, d6 is an average of a 6 plus 1 is 7. And that's just a reveal. And recharge. I would also recharge this blessing, which would get another card in my hand at some point.
Yeah, I can do that if you think that's best.
Sure. And it's a spellcaster's shield. It's if you've played the weapon as two-handed, you cannot play this. Reveal to reduce combat damage by 2 or by 4 if you played a spell with the attack trait. We really don't have to get this.
Okay. Well, it's up
I mean,
to you
we could just do Constitution and just if you get it, you get it.
I was going to give it to you.
Yeah. That's cool. You can't give it to me now. You'd have to keep it in your hand for a turn, which is blah.
That's not great.
So you can just discard it. Get it and discard it.
All right. It's with these or just my regular?
No, just your regular.
D8.
It doesn't matter because I don't have to recharge it. You got a 7, you got it.
All right.
And discard, and that's it. Oh, if proficient with light armors, you can recharge it.
I'll just recharge it.
It seems good.
All right, done.
Done. Next.
That's corrupted.
How about a heavy crossbow? Well, it doesn't matter for anything on this. Is it?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you're like squirreling me here. Dexterity, neither of us can get it. And that's my turn.
Right.
You. I should have given you a blessing.
You did.
I should have given you this other blessing.
Oh.
Leather armor. Constitution Fortitude 2. You could miss it. I wouldn't miss it. Constitution? Got it. With a 2. It's not magical, so you're not going to be able to do your special wombly wombly magic with that. She discards it.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
This is trash.
What am I supposed to do?
Start of my turn, I give that to you.
I'll take it.
I bet you will. I'm drawing another one. Oh, look, it's a long spear. Strength melee 5.
I have that.
I know you have this. How about a 5? I got it.
Woohoo!
Don't want it. You know what? I could actually use this because it does not say if you're not proficient with weapons you have to add 4. No, I could just stab with the pointy end. That's the only rule you gotta know. Stab it with the pointy end. That's all you gotta know.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're ready.
But did you do that for you?
I don't think so.
No. So you should do that for you first.
And then this one for you.
Yeah.
That's some scale mail. Constitution Fortitude, a 4. That's a 5. That's your scale mail now.
Wow.
He's getting all sorts of crap.
I guess I should discard?
Can you recharge? You can't recharge a scale mail. You do whatever you want.
Go again.
Going again. That's some stalking armor. Constitution 4. Looks like a 1.
No.
Not today. All right, now you can close the location.
Good luck.
Summon and acquire a random hand crossbow.
Okay, what do I need? Dexterity?
Dexterity, it's a 5. Not today.
Well, I got a blessing. That's why I have the blessing.
Okay.
Good luck.
Play the blessing. I do not have a blessing.
This is so bad.
Welcome to your hand crossbow.
No.
A 3!
Oh! It hurts.
Next. Moving on to the befouled altar. Hoping I do not get critters. It's a blessing of Discari. Wow, that's the corrupted blessing. Survival 7, Divine 5. Looks like Divine 5 is my jam. How about a 10?
Yikes.
These are yours. This is why I end up with all your D4s.
So you take them.
Because you leave them.
It's my bin.
Because you leave them.
Wow.
This is not corrupted. It's like fly wings.
Looks like a scarab type thing.
Discard this card to explore my location. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
No!
Well, shoot.
Before any character attempts to temporarily close a location, that character summons and encounters a random monster from the box. That monster may not be evaded.
Oh my goodness.
So, you don't have to attempt to close the location.
I'm not going to.
Before you act, if there are other cards in your location deck, succeed at a knowledge 7 check or he is evaded. Well, I sort of don't mind if he's evaded.
You have a Colo.
I sort of don't mind if he's evaded.
No, that's fine.
So, yeah. There are other cards in the location.
Yep.
So if he's evaded, he does not. He goes directly to my location and not escape. He does not escape. He's evaded. Which means he stays in this location.
Yeah.
Let's see. Attempt to. Each other character may immediately attempt to fulfill when closing. If you succeed, it's temporarily closed. But you'd also have to beat a monster if you wanted to do it. Then looking at the evasion, apply any evasion effects. If any powers, if you evade the cards, it is neither defeated nor undefeated and the encounter is over. Shuffle it back into the deck. So he would just go, he does not escape. He just goes in here. We are in the U.S. We are in close to Nashville.
Yep.
So, I sort of want to fail this. So I'm going to take an intelligence, not knowledge. And that's an auto fail because I have to get a 7. And so he is evaded. That's the way to do this. Now we know where he is.
That's true.
So actually we're doing rather well considering both of these locations are almost done.
Gone. True.
All right. Did not want to fight that dude yet.
So you're done?
I am going to discard the Book of the Lore Master. And I get a frilled freaking lizard. All right, you. Hey, how about a weapon? What weapon you want this time?
Strength.
How about a mace?
Sure.
Strength melee 4. You can almost not miss it. Almost not miss it.
That's all I got.
Yeah, you can almost not miss it.
No.
No. How about you got it?
Yahoo!
Yahoo! And the armory is now closed.
It's bludgeoning.
Yes, yes it is.
Basic.
Blessing of Abadar. So I guess I'm standing at the befouled altar. California here. Cool, XA. Where in California?
Never been.
Pit-born scoundrel. Well, that's not good. If the check to defeat has the cold electricity or fire, the difficulty is increased by 3. Before you act, if you're the only character at your location, he's going to deal me some combat damage.
Boo.
Boo. 2 combat damage.
Kill the ally.
Kill the lizard.
Yeah.
Kill, my Sage's Journal. That sucks. For your combat check, strength plus 1d8. If I fail, I can discard and re-roll the dice and take the second result. While you act, damage dealt by the pit-born scoundrel may not be reduced. Blah. Alright, I'm going to need a 12. I have enough to roll a 14. That's not good.
I wish I was more helpful.
Me too. Because I could lose social and not be able to heal my stuff. That's a 9. He's a 12. That's a hand wipe.
No.
Yep. And if you fail a check to defeat a monster, discard a card from the Blessings discard deck.
Oops.
Yep. Work in San Francisco, live in Sacramento. I was stationed for a year in Monterey.
Nice.
That's a heck of a commute going to from Sacramento to San Fran every day. Hopefully you work from home and don't have to commute. But Fort Ord, nope, Presidio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my cure. I thought Fort Ord had been closed for a long time. But yeah, I was on the Presidio. Cure time. My dad trained at Fort Ord. Cool. Great. 2 whopping cards. That's not good. And do I get to keep the cure? Robert Smith style. You.
Should I go to the other place or should I go to where you are?
No, just definitely go to the other place. It has been closed. It is now CSU Monterey. Wow. Yeah, they were. I think they decided to close it while I was there. Also part of Laguna Seca Raceway. Oh, really cool. All right, Defender's Heart. When you attempt to check to defeat a Bane, you can recharge allies. But, yeah. Mendevian Crusader. Looks like a Charisma Diplomacy 6.
Did it.
What did you get? A 3?
3 plus
Barely
3.
enough. You want to risk using him? Or just discard him?
Discard this card to explode location. During this explosion, add 1 to your combat checks. I'm going to try, so I have to roll a d6.
When do you do that? When you would play an ally, yes, you would bury the ally.
Right, buried him.
Bury him, and you're going to have to deal with a demonling.
Yep.
So, here's your Explore. It's a magic half plate. Constitution Fortitude 4.
Did it.
Yeah, you want to keep that for sure. Because it's heavy and good. Alright, now you fight. It turns into a demonling. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
It is an 11. If undefeated, you go to a random other location.
And this is my first combat check this turn.
This is your first combat check.
Okay.
Is it your first combat check? Yeah,
Yes.
it is. How about a lot of numbers?
20 million.
That looks like you might actually get him.
Yes.
So you stab the Mendevian Crusader in the face.
Yes.
And that would be your turn.
And I'm going to recharge this.
Did I shuffle either of my guys back? No, Colo is still in my discard pile.
Colo.
Marco. I'm going to name him Marco. Marco Colo. A spiked bit trap. That's exactly what I was hoping I would find.
Really?
The difficulty is increased by the adventure deck number, which is 1. If undefeated, each character is dealt 1d4 plus 1 combat damage, then end your turn. Blah.
Blech.
All right, how about Wisdom Perception? This is not great, so I think I might bless myself.
Achoo.
Yeah, bless myself. That would be a 6.
Terrible.
Oh, plus 1 with my wisdom. Look, I marked it. That would be a 7.
Nice.
Oh, no, and the difficulty's increased by 1.
No.
It's an 8.
No.
Well,
Spike trap got
that
you.
sucked. It got me.
You were like, psych, and they were like, psych.
Psych back. Oh, good. It only got me for 2 damage. Recharge the hide armor to do 1 damage. And the blessing for the 2nd damage. Yay. I'm down to 4 cards now. Now I got a little bit of trouble here. Got a little bit of trouble.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do about that?
Hold your breath. Hope I don't die.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cambian.
Oh, this dude.
So, when we played through Wrath of the Righteous, we got this dude over and over and over and over.
So much
to the point that I would say every time we turned over, hey, how's it going?
Didn't we give him a mustache on one card?
I think that was one of the
Shackles.
allies.
Shackles.
I think that was an ally that kept coming up.
It's so bad.
So Cambian, he is immune to electricity and poison. Before you act, succeed in an arcane or divine 9, or you may not play spells.
Okay.
Are you worried about that?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. If undefeated, bury an ally that lists diplomacy as its check to acquire, plus all the damage, obviously. So, what are you gonna do? This is your first combat.
That's true. I get a D10.
D10.
D6. 8.
That's
a
not
D8. 2 D8s and...
Yeah, that was not a D6.
I lied.
So plus 3?
Yeah.
To get a 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, you barely got it with a 24.
4. 5.
Barely. Missed it by...
How much?
Yeah, totally got it.
I guess I'm done.
I guess you're done. How about rolling over another one? Yay. I do have spells. Oh, it's you!
It's better than the other stuff you've had.
I might actually do this. So, when closing, you'd have to fight a monster and then summon and acquire a random ally.
Me.
You.
But that guy does something to me.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You must summon a monster, then do the ally.
Okay.
So, random monster, do you want to do it?
We gotta try, right?
Yeah, because I think I might actually want to do this.
Yes.
There are other cards in the location. Oh, I have to do a combat 15 or an arcane 12. So it's a combat 15, basically, for me.
I think I get an extra D8 because it's a new turn.
It is your first in your turn, yes.
Alright.
How about a worm demon? It's a 10.
Alright.
He's immune to electricity and poison. If he is undefeated, he messes with your allies. And you rolled a 14 plus.
Yeah.
So that would be good. And now you have to acquire a random ally. Don't miss this.
Okay, good luck.
It's a frilled lizard, wisdom survival.
Oh.
That's not great for you.
How much?
7, wisdom survival.
I can't get it.
You can't possibly get it. Well, then he is going to escape no matter what.
Because
If you can't get him, he will escape. So, yes. You can't get it.
Wait. Let me just make sure.
I think the answer is you can't get it.
Making sure.
I think the answer is you can't get it.
I can't get it.
Sure. Well, that sucks. That's fine. We'll do it.
Dang it.
So, time for me to beat Tancred.
I think you should still beat him, yeah.
I first have to do the intelligence or knowledge 7 check. So here's the knowledge 7. I get this plus 3. I got it. He is not evaded. Now I am going to either burn him or freeze him. I think I'm going to burn him because witches must be burned. 2d4 plus my d10 plus 4. I need a 15 out of this mess. If I don't, I could hand wipe, and that'll be all she wrote for me. Does he have the veteran trait? No. Human conjurer. This is all I got. This is all I got. 4, 8, 11, and 4 is 15. Just enough.
I'm like, that looks okay, maybe.
Yes, it is. And he escapes to the Defender's Heart.
And you know what? I'll just deal with it. So you can just stay over there.
Yay! And I don't have to do the wind closing because
he's the bad dude.
It's closed. And I do get the Fireblade on bottom, thank goodness. And then I draw back up. Wait a minute. Oh. Sorry, this is the
extra stuff.
Extra stuff.
Yeah.
There was a cure in there. Son of a... And a weapon of awe. Aw.
Deck is running thin.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So I get the thing on the bottom of my deck.
Mine is just getting bigger and bigger.
I have 5.
My dude is like super great.
Super great.
Because I can basically recharge armors and weapons and whatever I want.
All right, on closing, bury a blessing from your discard pile. Well, that's easy. I have a lot of those. All right, you.
Good luck. Put him on top.
How about him? Who is on
did
top?
Did you shuffle it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Let's rewind the tapes.
Okay.
Right. So,
yikes.
Before you act, if there are other cards in your location, you have to succeed at an intelligence or knowledge 7. Guess what?
No, it's not happening.
No, it's not happening.
No, not perception.
No.
Well, actually.
Reveal to add 1d4 for your check to defeat.
That doesn't count.
That is not the check to defeat. That is an extra check.
Dang it! I was ready to go.
Not today.
Fine. That's not good.
I'm coming over.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A giant fly.
No!
There is no other open location.
Or maybe then he's just gone.
He will be gone. Squash that fly.
Get him.
Unfortunately, I have to freeze that fly.
Freeze, fly, freeze.
Freeze fly. Freeze fly. Freeze fly. Freeze fly.
He's dead.
Da-da-da.
8.
Yep, I get it back,
8.
which is good.
Yep.
Roll that over and roll your card. You ready?
Yeah.
It's a rat swarm. Mm-hmm. First combat of the location. I think you're not rolling. Yeah, you are rolling the right dice there. And you squish him easy.
It was like 1,000,000 on the dice.
It's like 1,000,000.
1
like
million.
close to 1,000,000.
Good luck.
Good luck to me. How about a demon hunter?
Oh, he's a friend.
He's a friend, maybe. Charisma diplomacy, I have a very small chance of getting him. A d6 chance of getting him. I could discard my codex to try to get this boon. You're like,
You're
I could recharge this researcher.
Well, then you have to roll a d6.
I do have to roll a d6.
That's more fun.
I would add 1d6 to my checks against Banes that have the demon trait with the demon hunter, but we're not really fighting the demons yet.
All right.
All right, I'll just... Oh, I got him anyway!
See? Didn't need him.
Didn't need him. But do I want to use him and then worry about possibly having to deal with 2 combats? I think maybe I do.
It just gets buried if... yeah.
All right, demon hunter.
Yeah. Good luck. Did it.
He is not a baddie.
No, he's a hunter of the demons. He's not actually a demon.
Cultist of Baphomet. All right, he's a combat 10.
I've been there. It's a nice place.
If this is your... if this is your first exploration of the turn, he deals 1 combat damage to you.
Nope.
This is not my first of the turn. He is increased by 1 to 11. It looks like that's it. I'm going to have to burn this cultist because you got to burn cultists. You got to burn cultists, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
You got to burn cultists. 6, 8, 11, 14, 15, I think. He is gone. Now I can attempt to close the location. Do I get to keep the Fireblade? 8. Yes, I do.
All right.
Thank goodness. All right. Summon and acquire a random ally, which is a frog. Wisdom survival. Well,
we like to call him Kermit.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. All right. So this is a 6. I got it. Zoop. Summoned. Acquired. Everything is gone except Tancred. No Cave Lizard, no Blackwing Librarian. No Redwing Librarians either, for those of you hockey fans. I'm not sure there are Redwing Librarians, but hey. There are not any more in the pile. So I think I am going to discard a lot of things.
To help me beat him.
To help you beat him.
Yeah, sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I did not draw a single blessing.
Dang it.
I did draw my cure. So.
Alright.
Time to beat Tancred.
Yes. We can do it.
Alright, there are not any extra cards in the deck, so he is just a combat 15. You got to do it by yourself. This is your first, so it's a D10 plus D8 plus D8.
Plus D4.
Plus D4.
Plus my horse.
Plus your horse. Oh, wow. What does the horse do?
I don't want to,
The horse adds D8 plus 1. So, you are at plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4. You got to roll a 15. So, with a 5, 8, 6, 8, 2. Yeah, that would be a dead Tancred Desmire.
I didn't want to mess it up.
No, you did not. Oh, by the way, all of our checks to acquire allies now are at plus 1. Oh, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because they're destroyed.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Did it.
This had many, many more cards left in the Blessings discard pile.
We did much better.
Much better. So, reading the end part of the scenario. There has been a development, the Herald proclaims. While we were hunting demonlings... Shh, be very, very quiet. We're hunting demonlings.
No.
No. While we were hunting demonlings, a flock of monstrous bats descended upon the tower that held the witch Faxon. Our guards were swiftly overpowered, and the bats flew the witch to safety. What? Ridiculous. The Herald then turns to look out upon the desolation of the Whirlwind. We believe that we're headed to the Fort Clearwater outpost. We must meet them there. They will regret that they ever trifled with us. Mount up. The Whirlwind awaits.
Woo!
So, what is the scale of disguise that we get? What is this fat loot?
I want it.
Well, we're about to find out what it is. Scale of disguise. Recharge this card to add 1 to your non-combat check, or 2 to your non-combat charisma, diplomacy, or stealth check. You might want that.
I am diplomacy plus 3.
It is an item, not an armor.
Well, that's even better.
Is it though?
Is it not?
So it depends.
Better for you.
It depends. It's got your charisma stuff. It's got your charisma stuff.
Well, I haven't used the Ring of Climbing at all, so it's probably better than that anyway. So if you don't want it, I will probably take it.
It's up to you. I am fine with you taking it. All right, time to get our hands back down to normal levels here. Separating them out. Oh, the Book of the Lore Master. Do we even want this? It is basic. I did not keep it before. It adds 1d6 to any knowledge check at a character at the location. You're not going to need it. I don't want it. I'm going to put it in here. Into the trash pile. The hide armor. The frog. Do we want the frog? No, we do not want the frog. I probably am not improving my... the Blessing of Discari I'm going to keep. Social's no longer with us.
I think I'm going to do this.
Social.
4, 5.
Oh, you have several of my blessings.
I know, but I'm giving you all this.
Oh, the Demon Hunter. Do we want to keep it? Discard to add 1d6 to your check against a Bane with a Demon trait. Well, that's not bad. I think I might actually keep it over the Frilled Lizard because I have not seen one veteran come up yet. As good as it seems, I think we looked at this before. There's I see 2 with veteran, 3 with veteran, 4 with veteran. 4 with veteran out of a stack that thick. It's not great. But how many demons are there? Well, 1, 2, 3 already. So yeah, that's much better. Getting rid of the Frilled Lizard.
Alright. We also get a power feat.
Power! I like power.
Which is gonna be my hand size.
So, I can choose hand size, heavy armors, probably not heavy armors, or when you succeeded a knowledge check, which there are not that many, I can examine the top card or 2 cards of your or any location deck. I think or any location deck sounds nice.
All right, well.
I also like top 2 cards.
Should we cut and come back?
Well,
we figure it all out.
We can, and then we can talk about what we chose.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
10 seconds.